Hi again, church family. We find ourselves in week 4 of having to be apart from one another for our worship gatherings. Even so, I want to compliment you for your online participation each week and the way you have embraced our Pray 41 emphasis to invite your friends and co-workers and neighbors and other acquaintances to join us in our online worship experience. This has certainly been reflected in the growing number of those participating each week. This past Sunday service alone showed a count of over 3,900 user sessions during the service. And of course, there is no way of knowing how many faces are watching in front of those respective screens and monitors. So thank you so much for fueling that and making it a priority for your household. This is our last week of the Pray 41 emphasis, and the run-up to Good Friday and Easter Sunday is a perfect time to keep praying for and inviting others to join with us in these opportunities. Also, church family, and though I'm not surprised by it, I want to commend you on the faithful stewardship you continue to exhibit each week. You have been an exemplary model of the fact that the faithfulness of God's people to the mission and ministry of His church is not dependent upon circumstances, whether they are favorable or unfavorable, but in all things, we are to be found faithful and true. Because of your faithful tithes and offerings, we have been able to continue in all of our local mission partnerships, some even to a greater degree. Just this past Friday, our kitchen staff prepared a meal for 130 people with St. Benedict's Chapel. Then Sunday evening, they prepared 85 meals for our Fiesta Domingo. Food challenges abound in our community for a now growing number of people. So we're grateful that we could this past week assemble another 550 snack bags for children in our city. We know that such things were close to the heart of our Lord, and we certainly want that to be forever reflected in our actions and endeavors as a church. Now, as Good Friday approaches, we have planned what we think will be a very meaningful time of reflection and worship for you and your family. We'll begin at 6:00 p.m. with the anticipation of the service lasting about 30 to 35 minutes. Because we are going to observe the Lord's Supper during the service, it will require you to make some preparations in advance. When the service begins, you will need to have in front of you the elements necessary to participate in the communion portion of the service. Unleavened wafers and grape juice are not necessary. Any kind of cracker will suffice. Saltine, Ritz, Triscuit, Wheat Thins, Club crackers, anything you have in your pantry that can be broken apart and shared. Also, when it comes to the partaking of the juice, any liquid will suffice, just something that can be put in individual servings for each participant. Again, this is another unique opportunity to invite others to join us online. We're looking forward to this meaningful evening event and, of course, the approaching Easter Sunday morning and the good news of the resurrection. Until then, may the Lord keep watch between me and thee while we are apart from one another. God bless you. I love you.